Hi, I'm Sue Hanley, and on Friday, June 2nd, I hope you'll join me in Denver at SharePoint Fest, where I'm going to deliver a workshop about information architecture called Information Architecture, the Myths, the Methods, and the Musts for an Awesome Intranet. If your users can't find what they need on your intranet, your information architecture probably needs some work. And in this session, we're going to talk about tips and best practices to improve findability and information organization and the basic concepts of information architecture. I hope you'll take away some really practical approaches so that you can build a great site architecture, so that you can learn some best practices for organizing information on pages, and how to use content types and metadata to improve both browse and search experiences. You'll learn the best place to focus your IA energy so that you can build an intranet that becomes an essential part of your digital workplace. The topic of information architecture can be both overwhelming and confusing. And one of the issues is that it's not 100% scientific. There's no one single best way to organize your intranet. But you might think that there is if you take a look at some of the award-winning intranets over the past 10 years or so. Because when you look at them, you notice that you'll start to detect a pattern. But are the patterns there because they're really best, or because an intranet sponsor takes a look at that report and says to their intranet team, hey, I'll take one of those. I'll take award-winning intranets for 400, Alex. So our job really is to understand what the sponsors of our intranet really want, what the users really need, and how to balance that in a way that delivers real, meaningful business value. So we'll talk about some of the myths and the facts of information architecture and great user experiences. We'll look at some things that are kind of on the tip of our minds today, like in the world of Delve and artificial intelligence and bots. Does IA really matter anymore? And what about the F word? And in this case, the first F word I want to talk about is the fold. When you think about what the fold used to mean in terms of where information needed to be placed, does that still matter when sometimes we're looking at our phone and sometimes we're looking at our monitor and sometimes we're looking at our iPad? And what about that 3-click rule that I need to be able to find everything I need in the intranet in just 3 clicks? Is that real? And then there's that other F word, folders. You've probably heard that folders are bad, especially in SharePoint. But are they really bad? Can we use folders for good and not evil? Well, we're going to spend time talking about that. So I hope you'll join me on the 2nd of June. Here's all the ways you can reach me beforehand, but I'll see you in Denver on June 2nd. Thanks.